Hey, welcome to Southeast England. Woo! We're so excited to see you guys today. We're going to celebrate three things today with you. We're going to celebrate the growth of ministry. We're going to celebrate our list and how God has been faithful in fulfilling those lists. And we're going to celebrate our camping that we experienced last summer. And we're going to start with that.
Yeah, so in Southeast England, we want to celebrate camping last summer. Even though we weren't able to go to Cairnbray, we planned in faith, hoping restrictions would ease and day camps would be possible. By the end, 3 different COVID-safe day camps were held. In Southampton, Camp in a Bag offered 18 young people the chance to be together, play on the common, and to invite friends who hadn't been to camp before.
In Welland Hatfield, Bash Day Camp maxed out with 42 campers, 12 work crew, and an assignment team that led crafts, sports, dance, and tech so that young people and leaders from Welland Hatfield and Hartford got to laugh and process the gospel in a deep way. 50 young people from across all the areas took part in discipleship camp. We served our communities by helping at a food bank, picking up trash, painting, yard work, reading, and by making gifts and thank yous for key workers. I also got a chance to encourage young people in their faith through speakers and discussion, and by showing them that they are not alone. Now I'm going to hand it over to Ria as we think about leaning into our lists.
Since kids couldn't come to club and other events, we brought club and fun to them with doorstep games, craft and club bags, deliveries and driveway chats. All this was done for the chance to see kids live and in person to remind them that they are not forgotten, they are loved. We've also used our list to think about what students we know and what they enjoy, and have tried to offer a variety of online options in order to keep them engaged and connected. Anyone want to play Among Us, host a murder mystery, try an escape room, prepare a meal? Names on our contact list have been prayed over regularly by staff, leaders, and our committee members. What was once names on a list is now a precious reminder of who God has entrusted to us to love and care for in His name, especially in this last year. We're now going to hand over to Stepanka in Hoddesdon to talk about growth.
Thank you, Rhea. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary of doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." In this past year, we have not given up. We have leaned in together to the challenges of ministry during COVID, and we have seen God at work. Clubs and campaigners have grown, new volunteers, 2 new staff members have been added, adults have joined our committees, school and church relationships have been strengthened. Our growth has also been deepened with students studying the Bible and in a more consistent way, and with volunteers being more intentional with one-to-ones and discipleship. We praise God for His faithfulness and goodness this year. And now I hand over to Sarah, who will help us celebrate some very special people in our areas.
Well, I get the privilege of saying a massive thank you to the one and only Ed Wells. Ed, we are celebrating you tonight because you have been a dedicated volunteer for at least 12 years in the Hoddesdon area. But we are especially celebrating you tonight because of the work that you have done this last year during the pandemic. When we realized that we couldn't do club in person anymore, it didn't stop you. You researched streaming software, ways that we could still do club online, still meet with young people, still share laughter, still share the good news of Jesus with kids. We are so grateful for the hours you spent figuring out the best possible way to do that on YouTube, the hours you have spent editing countless videos, and of course the hours you have spent creating theme tunes for each of our different characters and our different segments. We are so thankful that each week you went up in your loft and you ran and hosted the Young Life show on YouTube for us. Without your hard work and your dedication, it wouldn't have happened. So we are so, so grateful for you. A huge thank you from all of us in Hartford and Hoddesdon, and we celebrate you tonight for all that you have done.
All right. I'm here with Tara, and Tara, as you know, when you've been to Committee Leader Weekend, we always take some time to appreciate some committee and some volunteer leaders who have really stood out and done amazing things that we want to just thank in a special way. And so, Tara, when we thought back on this year, we just thought you not only hosting us for our one and only time we were able to get together this year, but also with summer camp being our COVID cleaning queen, really helped us make discipleship camp and bash happen. And we're so thankful that you were willing to go the extra mile and drive up there every day and really put us at ease for being able to hold camp. And so we just want to say a special thank you to you this year. So these are for you.
Thank you. It was my pleasure and what an honor. Oh, thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome.
Well, hey, that's Southeast England, but one last thing. We want to introduce our newest staff member, James Blunderfield. Give it up for James. Right! Hey, cheers, everybody. Thanks from Southeast England.
Oh, man. And out.